Hey guys, how's it going? January 14th, 2024. Back on day 20, I think we're getting close to quarter 3 now. Inside Railroader. I'm at 960 subscribers as last check earlier today. So I assume I'm at that right now anyways. I've been getting maybe about a subscriber a day. It's been kind of peaking a little bit, which kind of sucks because I really would like to get up to 1,000. So if you guys like what you see here and you want more, if you want anything specific, questions, whatever, just let me know. Always reach out in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already, give me a subscribe. Put on your notifications, you'll get the latest, and I also post videos when they go up as quickly as I can over on the Railroader Discord. Anyways, let's get back into this. Weekends are pretty busy for me right now. That might change a little bit when baseball season comes, and we're rapidly approaching it. That kind of takes away, which is good, because if I do have any burnout, I got another one coming up 10 p.m. January 4th. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this, because you guys are going to see this before this even uploads, so I keep thinking I'm live. I'm not live anymore. I wish I was. I gotta figure out. I was watching stuff earlier this evening on YouTube, and my connection kept dropping and dropping and dropping, and I was just like, damn, I don't know why it drops. If anybody can help me with that, I mean, I know it's Wi-Fi. It sucks. I'm in the basement. It's not always the greatest signal. If any of you guys can help me with that, by all means, let me know. I would appreciate it. Especially some audible thing, because I was just over on the Discord, chatting with a few people, basically trying to interact as much as I can. I am trying to interact with people as much as I possibly can. I am an introvert, so it's kind of weird. I like to have things under my control, as opposed to getting into situations where it's out of my control. Like say for example, I enter this, I can just leave. I can leave a Discord and I can make up any excuse because here I am, sitting looking at a big screen TV by myself in my basement apartment. So that's easy. But anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm yapping about. You guys don't want to hear about this. Let's just go on to it. But anyways, your support always helps. And if I get to that 1,000, then I'm able to monetize over 12 years worth of content on this channel. And I have thousands of videos. I don't know how many freaking videos I have. I think I have like 1,600. But it's crazy. Where are we at here? I think we're at Fontana Lake, if I recall. Oh yeah, 12 o'clock. Let me see here if I get my schedule right. So this is where we left off last time. Do I fall through this? I think I do. Okay, I don't want to do that, but that looks like fun. This lake looks really cool looking. Go take a look around. Just to see what this bridge looks like and everything. Oh yeah. So that's what we are working on right now. Working to get to restore. There's some track over there. Ah yeah. Hey, there's a siding there. Right on the other side, huh? It's all down here. Ooh, isn't that neat? I'm looking forward to that. Very fun. It was a fun trip coming down this spur as well, so it'll be fun going up. I was going to do this off screen, I never got to it, so I guess I'll take the trip back up. I'm just trying to think of my schedule here. I think I just arrived with... with the passenger at Alarka, yes. So 7 to 9, 10 to 12. Okay, so yeah, I'll be starting the third quarter of the day, what I call the third quarter. I have 4 passenger trips that comprise of 2-hour cycles. So I do one from 7 to 9, then I do another one from 10 to 12, then I do another one from 1 to 3. Now I used to not run between the quarters, but lately I have been, just to keep things going as much as possible. But that's okay. So I'm going to... Why am I here? Oh, there I am. Okay. So we want to make sure that we've got our setup here. If you haven't seen this scenery, I'm just going to run him back. Oh, he's already ready to go. Okay, cool. Hey, get in there. Get in there, you dummy. That doesn't matter. I'm going to the dispatch office. Goodbye. All right. So we gotta get him back. And then Alarka Junction, we want to take the Y back in there. We've got nothing else going on at the moment. He's just going light power back through. Just go take a look at number 2 here. That's why I wanted to do this kind of off screen, but let's see what we've got. Yeah, I figured they would be ready. So what I can do while I'm working him is I can get some of these guys up. Originally what I was going to do was I used to run all of these empties up in the morning. I think I might start changing that. I'm not sure how yet. I have 21 cars. I probably don't need 21 cars, but I might start running some up by Bryson as well, but we'll see about that. So there's no rush for me to get out of there. I mean, yeah, I can run it in there if I want to. I suppose I can. But yeah, I'll run it out of there. I mean, since I'm here. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't do it, but since I'm here, I'll run it out of here, get it to the interchange, and then hello. I want to take control of you there. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'm already on that. Oh yeah, I just sat there, and then we just go back, and away we go. I don't know. How many cars are we? 7? Yeah, let's go. Well, we got to go probably about 20. I mean, probably would have done about 10, but. When did I open my my thing up? I don't recall doing that, but... Try reversing 10, see how that goes. See, then I can go, if I want to see how my other guy's doing, I just go boom. Not much to look at. And if I hit 0 again, it takes me back to what I was just doing, which is what I wanted. Okay, let's just stop there. About 5. So yeah, there's 2 ways you can control. You can control it from above, like basically doing this. If it's simplified, I tend to do it that way. Like if there's kicking involved, which there isn't here. Not going this way. Going in, I would have used kicking, but I don't know if 10 will do it. We'll try. So what we can do here is just take a look at our, well, first of all, let's take a look at our finances. We're still sitting at pretty good money after our purchase from this morning of the SW1. Making money as we would expect to. Let's go back to... That's just energy in there. Then we get close and pop this up. And again, if you're old to the channel, I just repeat this for all the newcomers so that they know what's going on here. The purple indicates that the brake is on. You click that. And I don't mind hit 0 again. That focuses on you. Let me see. So we're 7 cars. We're going to need about 20. Probably less than that, but it won't make it past the thing. So what I was going to look at while that's doing that, it will stop itself before anything. When I go into locations here from the company tab, and if I take a look at Whittier Sawmill, we still have plenty of logs that are there. That's half the capacity, so it's capable of unloading more now, whereas before it was 100%, it wasn't doing anything, which is why we didn't bother requesting anything else. So by the way, if you want to go to the back of the train, Control 9. Then you can run things from back here. right mouse click is to spin around. It's very sensitive, I find. So you gotta be nice and tender. And then once you get close enough, although that might not do it. Okay, well go one more ahead. I can't believe that was 20 cars. That's good enough. And then you can, once you start moving that, then you're basically focusing on a particular area here, so you can get in there as close as you need to. Okay, so we'll go reverse 5. That's normal, which means it's set to this position. So yeah, we haven't done an expansion, but once we have an expansion, that'll show us a little bit more. So I should be with you guys if all goes well for another 2 hours tonight. So we won't quite get through quarter 3, but that's okay. Beautiful. And that should be the brake. There we go. And then once again we hit Control 9. Takes us to the back. I'm just checking the switches. We do have a switch set for us right now. I am going to go to the yard first. There's no rush. Just get that out of the way. And so to give estimates as to what we are 12 cars, so we are going to go and back up at least 20. So now I hit 0 again to go to the front. So diesels are the most expensive engines in the game, especially the GP. I'm more of a diesel guy than steam, but I also recognize the cost savings of them. Right now I actually have a starter. Actually, it's not a starter. It was actually one that I purchased. It was an additional one that I had purchased. Originally I had used for my main manifest train. But then that got replaced by the GP, and then he's kind of not done much since. I was actually thinking about double-heading the passenger train, which sounds kind of stupid actually, but okay. I just saw a thing that came up. So if I look at now he's off the board, so that means he is. If I go RTS 51, he came up to a switch somewhere. There he is. So this is how you can control 2 trains at once. Now right now I'm not controlling any of them, so I have to click on one. So now I'm just controlling AI at the moment. But you can switch between 2 trains. I saw that question posted to the Discord tonight. So when I see those kind of things, I usually try to indicate to people how, because a lot of people have questions. I still have certain questions as well. So okay. So I've dropped off my coal. The only thing we've got is the train that's going to Alarka. So we'll go 10 back, see how that goes. Notice how it went back to that. Because my control is here, right? To do that, I would have to click on it again. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not ready to do that just yet. So let's go back to him. I just want to make sure he's connected. I'm going to go 5. I think he's a little bit more than 2. Just want to get him connected and start him going. Click on those. Wow, I didn't have any brakes on these things? Are you kidding me? That was it's a 1% grade there. Kind of reckless of me, but oh well. So what I want to do now is switch it over to road. Stop that. Always click it to forward before you go to road. So you can click the direction you want, because it'll automatically often set it to a speed. Alright. So now I have to restore my switches because there's passenger trains that come through here. And I want to set everything up for this train. Okay, so he's set back to normal, everything is good. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and see what's going on with 51. Or sorry, 2. That was 51 was what was I just dealt with. Now I can go back and deal with him. I could also, instead of being here, I don't need to be here now. I don't need to be anywhere near the dispatch board. So I can go like this, and I can teleport so that I'm working on the ground with 2. I can still use 0. So I can still go ahead and throw up above, throw ahead from above. I can set my switches ahead of time if I want to do that. I don't mind doing that, especially when they're waiting for a human to take control of certain things, which is exactly what's happening there. I'm not too sure about 10 cars. I'm gonna try coming into this track here, and hopefully I can do a runaround. So see, I selected the forward first, because then when you go to road it goes 15, right? And I can set the full speed. What is that thing doing? There we go. Just to check to see how it's going energy-wise. There I am right there, which... back on. Of course, it's not going to fit 10 cars, I bet you. Nope. Try to squeeze it in, but if I can't, then... if I can't, then I'll have no choice but to run around somewhere else. Stop. Ooh, that's pushing it. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, that's okay, actually. I don't mind that side so much, but obviously I got one car too many. So basically what I've done is I've screwed myself up for this run around here. There's a lot of different ways I can get around that. I don't like it, but I thought it would have fit the 10 cars, but I guess it only fits 9. Not exactly what I had in mind. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go all the way down. And we'll go to this one instead. All right. should get me down there enough so that I can do a run around at least. I don't know what the heck I'm running around from. I don't really need to run around. But I do need to get this engine back that way. While that's doing that, we'll go on the map here. Oops, wrong way. Ooh, I better get myself down there. So he has to leave at 1 o'clock. I think I feel comfortable going in this track. Yep. Okay. There he comes. Oh, I wish that thing would stop. Doesn't want to rock. There. Go backwards for a minute. Then I will help stop it. There. Okay, so 51 is stopped. Okay, we can hear him coming back this way. And what we want to do is we want to get all these empties out of here. We're set to go up to here. He'll stop before then, but then that'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and teleport to RTS 51 now. We'll come back to him later. I don't know why he's still honking and bonking and they do this weird stuff now. They don't like to stop on grades or something. Come to a stop. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't controlled it. Here, you go here. Wow, I had a brake against it. I didn't know that. I rode all the way here with the brake on. Did I damage it? I don't think you damage it, but... it's crazy. It's a pretty powerful engine, so... Alright. So... let us go over to Alarka Station here. First of all, let's take a look at and see what we're at here. So I'm at there's Alarka Junction, which I'll deal with when I get back. Actually, Alarka Junction has been set off, so I can get rid of these, or I can go like that and just keep on taking those out. So when I go over to here to the station agent, so this is what the passengers are, but I go to the freight, I see that there are more cars to be picked up. So I've got the team track right there, so this guy is ready. And I have 3 cars up at location Alarka. Okay, these are the 3 cars that I brought. No, 4 cars I brought in. There are 3 cars that are ready. They say they're in Alarka. I don't know where they are exactly. We'll figure that out. They just say they're in Alarka. That's interesting. Usually it tells me where they are. Okay, I guess we'll find out. I know where they are. They're up at the copper mine. Okay. So these industries over here are generally like fuel industries or whatever. We've pretty much dealt with them. I kind of figured the demand would wane off a little bit here. So machining, I mean, we should get some traffic for that. But they've got quite a bit. This one here, this is Alarka fuel, so this is coal. There's a lot of coal that came in for them, and there's a lot of fuel. That's only being depleted a little bit. I think I'm at tier 3 here. I could probably up to tier 4. It'll speed it up a bit. I may eventually up it to tier 5. If it's a slow enough process, I don't mind doing that. My thing is, it's got to be a slow enough process. 58 gallons of chemicals. Well, he ain't gonna take long. Chemicals 1? Whatever the heck that means. I don't know. He'll be ready soon, but I've already got my switch list, so I'm not going to be dealing with him today. So what we will do is we're gonna get on to this train here. We'll take the caboose with us today by the looks of it. You're not gonna go all the way up with this, I don't think. I'll have to think about that. Do I want him to come up? Yeah, he can come up with us. I don't mind. So I got 3 for mine 2 and 1 for 3 for mine 2 and 1 for mine 1. I always forget which one is which. But I gotta go to both of them anyways, so that ain't gonna matter. So I want to make sure, first of all, it's 12:35 on the clock. I want to make sure that I am operating this guy. Nope. I don't know why I didn't do that. Here, let's come on out. That was fun. I don't know why I did that. See, I'm used to doing this road and the speed, but by rights I shouldn't be telling him the speed to go. He can figure that out himself. Okay. What I need to tell him is how far away we've got. So I go to reverse, yard, 10. And while that happens, I'm going to, of course I'm holding on to that, but I'm going to get a drink. A snack, of course. All right. Okay. So I'll grab to that. How many are we taking here? Oh, we're just taking the one, huh? Okay. Alright, so I got a... So we're taking one. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see, how far away are we? I'll go 10, I guess. By rights, I should be coming in here. There we go. Always a nice... There we go. As I've said, this is the most relaxing experience. Now you can run the train. You can operate the controls over on the left-hand side. You do not have to be the conductor. You do not have to do AI. AI is just a tool. personally, I just like and I enjoy doing it that way. Let me go one more. There we go. That's good enough, buddy. Okay, backup 5. So this is what you're communicating to your engineer. This is how the AI knows what you want. What he does for you is he'll know how to stop. Now, it used to be you had to tell him how much more you had, or else you're going to crash into that thing. He's smart enough to get down to 3 and did I leave the, hopefully I left that switch reversed. I did. Good. That's important for the passenger train. Speaking of which, I should service the passenger train now. Because if I don't do it, I might be somewhere else, and pretty soon I'm going to have to make some decisions on that. So how do we do this? This, for me, now this is going to change. Once I expand, I'll show you what I'm up against here. Once I expand, now there's a bunch of different expansion areas here. Alarka, no, not that's not what I'm thinking. So this is the Class 1 railroad, the Atlantic they call it, and what that does is there's a lot of industry, especially around Silva. It costs you money to buy out this. They interchange at East Whittier right here. Now, what your railroad is actually, what you own is up to Andrews, which has another interchange to what is prototypically the L&N. So the southern would be to the east and the L&N would be to the west. Well, this is, of course, this whole thing was a southern, but where I'm at right now is I'm building the bridge, or I'm not building, I'm repairing the bridge. This is all my track. I own this. The backstory, of course, if you haven't seen the tutorial or whatever, the backstory is based on real life, although there's, you know, a lot of proto-lancing involved and all this other stuff. There was a flood. There was never a short line that I'm aware of. I don't know, there is now, but whatever. I won't get into the backstory of it, but the bottom line is there was a flood, and you have to the great flood that you have to repair. So you're basically taking a railroad that is that wasn't serviceable. You start with the small section between East Aurora, not East Aurora, what the frick am I talking about? I don't know why I said East Aurora. There's a snowstorm going on in Buffalo. There's a place called East Aurora, but Ella. So you have a small section between Ella and Whittier with access to Connolly. So this gives you all the logs to start things up, and There's some industries here. You have an interchange east in Whittier with the railroad that is connected to you. And you have to start repairing the bridges. So I've repaired a bridge here west of Ella, so this allows me to expand to Bryson, west of Bryson. That allowed me to get to Alarka and access Alarka Junction and the access to over here. It also basically got me all the way to Brooks and to this point. So it actually gave me, that second expansion gave me all the way to here. The third expansion, which of course all of this is optional, you can expand either way. You do not have to go south right away if you don't want to. You could avoid the Alarka branch, for example. In retrospect, I wish I would have avoided the Alarka branch because it's not. It does not give me that much. It sounds like it gives you a lot, but it really doesn't. And from what I understand, this is new territory. But I could be wrong. They're looking for extra, so you end up going there to try to get more revenue and all that other stuff. But it takes some time. So, but we have access to the copper. There's copper mines up here. I'm gonna get those to tier 4 sooner than later, hopefully. I don't know if I'm at that stage right yet, but anyways, I'll get to that shortly. But you control. It's your railroad. You can decide what to do. So that's the beauty I like about this sim. Anyways, what was I doing? Yeah, I was going to deal with this thing here. So you run trains whenever the hell you want to. The one thing that you have to remember, and that's what I was getting the point at, once I open up that expansion, I have passenger. I will have to deal with the team tracks, and I will have to deal with servicing the area of Almond, and I also have to deal with something, Natahala, and I have to be able to get down there. I have to be able to do whatever I need to do to get down there. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. But we'll see. So there's no rush for me. I just take my time and go ahead and do whatever. Let's go ahead and get the passengers loading. So we're going back to Whittier, Ella, Bryson. Get a copy to all of those. I want to go to Cochrane and we'll put a fusee to stop all the traffic here. Alarka Junction, Hemingway, I don't have to worry about because they have signals. Bryson. There's my cars that I left or brought earlier this morning. Some are for Bryson and whatever. Put a fusee there. Ella. Oops, I want to go that way. It already knows the direction you're going. You don't have to do that, but I always tend to do that. And then put myself back at Alarka. There I am, standing there while the drone flies overhead. Okay. Okay, so I go ahead and select that. So what do we need? We got plenty of coal, we just need to top off the water. I gotta top off the water every time I return here. could probably use another. What do you call it? Let's go 5. Hello? Oh, okay. Just curious. Now I'm going to take manual control over this in a minute. Oh, you don't want to do that because I'm... what? I already uncoupled you, did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. There. Now I stick it in the manual. So I let that coast in. Brakes are right here. Full brakes. So in order to keep your reputation up, you have to have a certain safety record. In other words, not derail and smash everything, because that hurts your reputation. I've had a minor derailment that did hurt my reputation a little bit. It was just me smashing a car too hard on a couple. Or I think I went into a bumper or something like that. I don't know what the hell I did, but... you can kick cars too hard into each other, but they don't usually do reputation. They just do minor damage. If you kick a car a car hard enough and you can't put the brakes on and it hits the bumper and it goes bouncing around, that's when I had my minor derailment. So you still have the ability to do damage. Like their manual, I could have done a lot of damage. The AI is pretty good about not damaging the train, although it's probably not perfect. So if I go to yard, reverse about 5. Two more, come on. Okay. So we've filled his control now. Now we've got these copper cars. That guy's going back to the interchange. We just picked him up. He's going along for the ride. So, oops, I always do that. I always go for the back when I don't need to. All I have to do is go here. If I want my seat, I can go there, but I don't really need my seat. I just need a nice place to ride the train from. Okay. So I'm in pretty good position right now. I've already made my one pickup, And I do have a Y here to get myself around. Now the beautiful thing about this is, well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say beautiful thing, but I have to turn myself around. So the points are going that way, right? The other thing I forgot about. This is where it. This is actually, I made a mistake here. This is my fault. I'll show you what I mean. Well, number one, I brought the caboose. I didn't need to bring the caboose. If you look at the Y right here, it is small. Once I have my second GP, I will be able to avoid using that. I've got to go back into the yard. And all I have to do is keep the caboose there. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and reverse about 20. Probably don't need to go that far, but kind of stopped on a dime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a run around here. I didn't want the caboose in there, that's why I'm backing it this way. Kicking's a little bit too abrasive in this yard because it really picks up a lot of speed. It's a nice looking bowl, it just, you've got to have a brakeman on there. And we'll go 5. That's good, buddy. Alright. Well, we'll do this. He's ready to go. So we go forward, road, and oh, I didn't go far enough. So now I take exclusive control of him. Which am I trying to get past? Oh, I'm just trying to get past this guy. So let's go one ahead. Oh, shoot. Did I send him in through the thing? I sent him through. Oh, you idiot. It's a good thing that's not a spur. Oh, man. That's funny. Sorry, dude. Blame the brakeman for that. Of course, you're kind of stupid for going in all the way. Oh, stop. Alright, so... Stop. You can tell I've had more sleep because I'm not yawning and I'm actually focused and talkative. Not bad for a Sunday night. Fun weekend as always. Alright. Should have kept the other cars while I was at it, but I didn't. That's okay. We can take them up with us. They're not that heavy. If they were heavy, I wouldn't have bothered. Okay. So I guess we're okay to go. So, now in theory I could put the caboose on the other end, but I'm not going to do that. We'll back up. He can hang on for a little bit. It says switch against. I'll see where. Right down his head. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Oh, this switch, okay. Alright. So, I want to... Yeah. I want to keep going. Shove these cars down the line here. Okay. So, I don't like that. Get out of here. Are you gonna stop? They don't like stopping on grades. Alright. So he already paid his money. Chances are he's done. 2 passengers. Where are they going? Oh, you're going back to Alarka. Oh. Guess you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Oh man. There we go. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll come back this way. That's okay. I'll come back in. I didn't mean to do that. Max, screw that. Get out of here. Now he's not gonna want to do that because stupid cars are in the way. I meant to bring him down that way because what happens is then it automatically lines up the Y back to where it came from. Good, I didn't connect. Okay, you can roll all you want. I don't care. That's one of the lines up above. $1. Okay. Actually, I want to go to do this first. So, I just want to take a look at RTS 3, make sure he's okay. The reason why I'm using number 1 is because Alarka Jct, that's fine. And he's already paid, he's fully stopped, so I'm not worried about anything else. The reason why I did that is because for the dispatch, I have to be in the ground position. I can't be in the blimp position. So here I am here. Give myself a light. Give myself a light into Hemingway. I can't get my light outside of Hemingway because of a station. Give myself, make sure I'm on the mains. Actually, I screwed up. No, I didn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, he's leaving Alarka Junction. Go with 0 for now, because I don't need to be there for switching or whatever. What is this guy doing? I can't remember. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yeah, okay. So I switched to the number 0 because I'm currently sitting in the dispatch booth and I'm going to need to be there in a minute anyways. So this switch is against me. I can go ahead and hit that. So I definitely could do long hood forward, it just gets confusing for me, I find. With the reverse is forward and forward is reverse and all the other crap. There we go. So now we're backing up, so the coal mine, or the coal mines, the copper mines you have to back up. So you have to do the same thing with the coal mines too. Both of them are trailing point spurs going up the hill. Beautiful thing about that is you're pushing empties. And then you have the loads, and then you have your brakes to control the loads coming down the hill. Switches against. Alright. So, man. We'll go 10 and then we'll go 5 in a minute. So now all the switches of the Y are lined the way we want them. And we'll go this way, I guess. Alright. So, okay. That's what I was thinking. He was going to be doing that, so before I start moving any further, I'll go to Hemingway. Make sure everybody is on board, which they just went on board, I believe, to Cochrane. Yep. Okay, so we're good. We've been stopped there for a few minutes. Now I can go back into my 1. So I had that red signal there. Flick it right. And we're good. So our next stop is at Bryson. Make a pretty good time. In fact, we got all the way till 13:35 before we have to leave Bryson. So now I can teleport that. We're all set up for signals to Whittier. I can go back to 51. I do want to go into the 0 for a second here. There I am on the hill. So main 1. Main one's to the north. 2 is to the southeast. Okay. I gotta learn that. So it basically goes 1 down. I should know that, but I don't yet for some stupid reason. Speaking of goofy cars, I gotta take that brake off. Okay. Alright, so I want to... drag this whole train. In fact, I will ride the engine. Or I'll ride the top of the engine at least. Here, let's sit down. Let's have a seat. It's been a tough day. Been a rough day. Sit on back. Okay, so that's the supplies. There's not that many there. What'll be interesting to see is how I'm going to come up to here. This is somewhere around here. Oh, okay. So, I got 3 cars for main 2E. Which should be on my back end, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they are. Which is what I wanted to do. So this is a little trick, if you guys haven't seen this before. Of course I'm at Bryson now, but I got time. So we're going into here. That's our drop-off point there. You will see this change as we are moving. So we're going to slowly go across there. I'm not exactly sure how long it takes to unload these, but I know one car will unload almost immediately. But watch this. As I'm coming across, you will start seeing things start changing here. There. 1's there, 2's there, 3's there. I can now stop. It's going to give me the money. It's going to wipe this out. One just erased. See how one just dumped itself? Like I said, I don't know how long it takes to get all those cars, but one just basically said, okay, well, I'm going down. I'd be very curious. Oh, I got a brake on. I don't know why I'm having problems. So I think from now on I'm going to take whatever cars are ready. So if it dumps one car down, I'm just going to go for it. Oh yeah, I got to switch against dummy. Okay, I've got to decide how I want to do this here. I think I know. So now what I'll do is I'm going to clean that up. We'll go about 10. Well, that's interesting. The amounts of copper that go into it change too. It's never exact. I like that. That is pretty cool. Okay. So another one popped itself in there. Doesn't take that long for them to unload, huh? Makes you wonder if I should wait for them to all pop up or not. Tempting. They don't take long. That's okay though. They're just, yeah, with their money, huh? I could have, see what I could have done is I could have been playing for the copper mine, do its job, and then go run. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to run 41 when 51 does that. Now I'm not going to wait for the whole coal thing to do that because I got plenty of coal to go, but I'm not going to worry about it this time. I'm already past it, so we'll get it next time, but it's interesting. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one this time. I got to pick up this one. Watch, as soon as I clear this switch, there's gonna be a car that's gonna pop up there. And then the one that's cleanup goes back there. So guys, let me know in the comments how you, if you've run this, what you do. Do you sit and wait? Now obviously I'm taking those because they're sitting right in front of me. Let's go 10. So I unhooked that because it wasn't quite set up, but there, now we're good. Okay, let's enjoy the ride back down. So we got everything here. Where's my train? Oh god, no. I forgot about him. I did it again. I did it again. I was like, it's quiet. They definitely need a better way of getting your attention. Like one little message that comes across here, and you're not paying attention, it's just like... Oh, that's neat. Oh, 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 oh. Stop. That's interesting. I had that switch all lined up too, huh? Oh, I must have did that afterwards. Let's go back 20. Yeah, I'm not attached to it, so the lights don't come on. Is that how it works? I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, though, is I'm going to switch over to 41. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and do that next. Let's go 2 more. Alright, we got our caboose on. So, we'll go forward road and take off. See, I told you one car was going to get ready by the time we got out of here, but too late. He wasn't on the list. Okay, just want to make sure everything else is restored to normal. He's off. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that in Alarka that we're set up the best we can. I would say the best way that we're going to be able to do that is by holding on to the main. Yeah, I'm going to throw this switch against me. That should stop everything. So this here is a pickup, which I got to take back up. I'm going to come down with a load. So what I have to do is gotta go to the map. RTS 3, okay. of guys coming on for Whittier. Everybody else is there. There we go. Oh. So now I'm going to go ahead and teleport to RTS 41, which takes me to him. So one's just going to sit there as an old relic. All right. Alright, here we go. This is the first time I have used him for actually hauling anything. Actually, I don't want to use that. I want to use the yard. We'll try 10. Go for another 10. Set it down to 5. Didn't sound good. Oh, I don't have to do that. All I have to do is look at equipment. 100% condition. How's this guy? Yeah, you're good? That's fine. Okay. So let's put that on. We've got 3 brakes on this one. 1. 2. 3. Now we walk to the end. So we got 10 cars. I don't know if we're at 3 or 4 yet, to be quite honest. Let me just double check. What are we at here? Appalachian hardwoods. What are we at? Robinson Gap. Oh, we are at tier 4. Okay. Wasn't too sure if we got up there yet or not. Nope, we are fine with that. We just have to close this. Alright, something tells me... Okay, 3 steep passenger ticket fare 74. I don't know where he is. Is he there? What did he get? Yeah, I know you're here. Oh no, that's somebody else. Oh, that's way down below. I can actually hear him? Because my guy ain't honking, I don't think. I don't know who's honking. Yeah, okay, Whittier's coming in right now. Alright. That was him down below. He's making all kinds of noise. I just have to apply those brakes manually because he's annoying me. Okay, Whittier, I gotta turn around. So let me reverse. We'll go 10 in. I'll deal with you in a minute. First of all, stop now? Jeez. Okay, let's teleport to Whittier. I don't know what was making that funny noise. But anyways. Okay. Copy to clipboard. Okay, so we want to do Ella. We don't have a signal yet. We want to do Bryson. It's going to get interesting after that, though. Because I'm going to have my train, but then again, I have to have this guy come down, so it's hard to say. I am going to leave it alone. I was thinking about Hemingway, but I'll just leave it alone. Okay, so let's go ahead with, let's go back up to 41 again. Now, oh, well, it's a good thing I did that. I almost forgot to put him going. Okay, so he's ready to go. I gotta go to the dispatch board. Gonna get him to at least Bryson. Okay, we'll see where we are here. Am I all hooked up? I think I am. He's in good condition. And I forgot to put a signal. Anyways, let's get into the cab. That was 41. $1,379 tons. I don't know if I got that or not, but that was cool. So this is a potential for multiplayer right here. When you get this guy going, doing a live interchange. Okay, so I've got to put him down here. So I'm running short on time tonight, unfortunately. Now what I will finish the night is how a single player can do a live interchange. Because it can be done. So we're going to give ourselves 5. Let's give ourselves 5 here. We don't want to impede out onto the track. We just want to get far enough that we get in to give him as much room as he possibly needs. So we're going to call for 2 more. And like I said, normally when he's over at the copper mine, that would be our cue to get the other guy. If we're waiting at the copper mine, which I think should be standard practice. It doesn't take that long, as opposed to the coal mine, which, you know, you're waiting a while. Okay, so we've got 1,379 tons. I'm gonna put stop. I'm putting up on this side, since 41's looking at a red board. And the 41's just going as far as I wanted him to go. Okay. So I'm going to go 2 ahead. For now. Gonna go to the dispatch board. Let's see what we're up against here. Gotta change it. Okay, that's okay. We want to put at least one light. We haven't decided about Hemingway just yet. He's coming into Bryson. He's almost made up his time, actually. Alright, so 41 has done its thing. We want to switch focus now to 51. Get this thing out of the way. So we'll switch focus to 51. I already screwed that up. Well, I may have already screwed that up. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just going to apply those two. So I'm going to select that. Orders. Forward 5. Yard 5. Hello. Don't do that to me. That's okay. I forgot to let it go. Okay, he's done his tickets. I'm gonna back up 5. Okay, I'm over at Bryson, because that's where I last sat. Make sure everybody's all aboard. Everybody's going to Whittier. That's fine. Okay. Go back up to here. So we got Bryson. Want to get him out. We're going to get him into Hemingway. That is cool. I'm going to go ahead and teleport over to Hemingway. Want to make sure that I put a fusee right there. And I'll hit 0 again. That puts us back to the engine that we're in control of. So we have 16 cars. I gotta go 20. Ahead. Over on this side, wherever the heck my engine went to. I take this guy, reverse, 5 cars in. The brakes are stopping him from going. We'll get that set up. He's also not hooked up, according to this. He's not hooked up to something. I screwed up. Big time. I'll go forward 10. I meant to grab onto that. Back over here. I didn't put the air. Now he'll go. I'm going to reverse 10 into him. You can see this guy's pulling ahead. I'm going to go ahead and select him. He's got two handbrakes on. I'll give him orders. He is 15 cars. I'm going to go ahead and put him ahead 20. Over here, but as you can see, you can do a live interchange. You just have to switch them around. Of course, it's 11:04, and I'm gonna miss out on all the fun here. Back to selecting him. Reverse 10. So we've got him going. He's got 1778. Good. Does he still have the signal occupied? Yes, he does. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go for our meat for Hemingway. We'll just keep going. We'll get the meat going. This guy we got to get out of the way. If I can get out of the trees. So he's on his way. So that part of the live meat is done. We'll live select him. Now I'm not going to quite get him up to the mine, but I will get him as far as I can up there. Put ourselves back into the dispatch board. We're going to put him into the siding. Once he's here, I'm going to run him around him. For now, hit Control 9. That'll take him to the back end. Flicker switch there. We've got one switch there all the way. Reverse. We want to go 20 back. This is working really well. I don't know where else you can do what I just pulled off. That can't be done in Run 8. It can't be done. I don't even think it can be done in trains, to be quite honest. I'll ask Emmett if that's possible, but I don't think at this level, honestly. So I just did a live interchange. So I got the empties going back. I'm going up to the coal mine. I could AI him up there, no problem. This guy I'd have to switch, but I'll deal with that later. I might have to manual him a bit. Actually, let's go 2 more. That was totally cool. So now what we do is we want to flick that switch. We want to go along here. We want to make sure all our switches are normal. We're going to stick our fusee in. We're going to teleport to Hemingway. There's our train going through. That is cool. Get it over here. There we go. And then we're all set. He's out of the way. The main is restored. I do want to put in one more. There we go. Cochrane. Put in one last one. Just like that, I mean, we just basically did a meet at Hemingway with the passenger. He's on his way. We cleared the switch, so we just operated basically dispatching, made sure the passenger was okay, and then we operated 2 trains in addition to that, performed a live interchange. That's friggin' awesome. I can't tell you how excited and happy I am to see that. Whew. Anyways, with that excitement, I'm going to bed. So that was awesome. I'll go brag about it somewhere. Probably on Discord. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, and we'll continue from here probably tomorrow night. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Take care.